Hi, I'm Bob Berg from Thunderbird Atlatl. Today I'm going to show you how to freshen up your darts. So when you get your darts, normally they're straight and they have nice feathers and stuff like that, but as time goes on, maybe the feathers get ruffled, maybe you left your dart in your car or leaned it against a wall or something like that and it gets a little crooked. Well, let me show you how to get them nice and straight. The first thing I like to do is get the feathers all nice and even. And this tea kettle right here, it has steam coming out of it, and I'll steam the feathers up a little bit and preen them out, just like the birds do. You know, the birds in the morning, they sit there on a branch and they preen their feathers, and that's what I'm doing right now, is just preening the feathers. They're like little zippers. They hook together when you get a little bit of steam on them, and as they dry and stuff, you can get them to stick together. The steaming opens the little zippers up, and the preening puts the zippers back together again. And in virtually seconds, you have them all nice and pretty and straight again. See how that puts it all nicely together? I'll press that one a little bit. As the steam dries off the feather, the zippers reconnect and the feathers become very nice and pretty like they were. And another thing you can do with these feathers, sometimes we ship them like this, they're untrimmed. Sometimes we trim them before we ship them. But a lot of people like to get them like this. If you want to clean them up and make them a little bit more uniform, I trim them with a pair of scissors. I do it like this. I make a parallel cut, and then I turn the scissor in towards the dart at the end. Parallel cut. Turn the scissor in as you cut. Parallel cut. Turn the scissor in as you cut. Let me show you how that came out. Fairly nice. Okay, so the next step is straightening your dart. And for this, I'm going to use a propane torch. And I'll start at the top and I'll heat the shaft. I'll heat it enough to soften the wood a little bit so I can straighten it. And I'll go down, I'll do the next foot or so. I do it in stages like that. I'm looking right down the dart, and with one eye closed, and then that dart that was crooked before is pretty straight. You can see the way it spins like a top if you get it just right. There's a little bit of a wobble, and I'm going to try to take that out of there. I think it's right in this area here, so I'll heat that up and finish it up. One thing you don't want to do is heat the feathers with a propane torch. It'll burn them up in a second. I'm going to do this last little bit here. One little last. Okay. So to check the dart, I spin it like a top. If it spins nicely without a lot of wobbling, I've been successful. Looks pretty good to me. Let me just put another dart next to it and show you the difference. Here's this one. That's the one I just straightened. And here's this one, the one that's not straight. See the difference? Here's the crooked dart. And here's the straight dart. See the difference in how they spin? Usually when you get them nice and straight like this, they fly beautifully. So that concludes our dart freshening process. I've got a whole pack of darts to finish up today, and if you'd like to buy some darts from Thunderbird Atlatl, go to www.thunderbirdatlatl.com.